incredible. I mean, the sport never ceases to amaze me, you know. I thought Ryan was amazing.
Great fight, amazing fight actually. Probably one of the best fights that we've seen in terms of just emotion, you know, in terms of just the whole build-up and the hoopla. And it was a great fight, and what I'm proud of, actually, I have to say this.
Think of Ryan's performance. I think it was an amazing performance. Shouts out to Ryan, he's a champ.
What you? I got obviously, you know, there's a lot of talk about different people that you can fight.
But he's going up against the guy in Mario Barrios. That is one of the biggest welterweights that I've seen.
Oh, nice right from Ryan to start things off. And that's what Ryan Garcia's going to need, that right hand. Down it goes!
About that Ryan fight?
Yeah, I think he's a great fighter. What a great performance. But ultimately, you know, Ryan can get it next. I believe that's the plans. If he wants it, he can get it next. So, yeah, let's get it done.
This is all about Ryan Garcia. This is about a stunning, electrifying, off-the-board performance which has suddenly made him the most galvanizing figure in boxing.
By unanimous decision.
Big Ryan! Let's go!
Just the performance that you were looking for.
Oh yeah, it was one of the ones that I wanted to show, you know, my whole arsenal. I believe it was like a masterclass, but I should have got the knockout, to be honest. I got to grade myself on that. I had him hurt many times, but I hurt my right hand. So guys, it wasn't just a left hook. Y'all were saying left hook the whole time. I see my right hand working tonight, but it was a great fight.
Shada Lee, let me get your reaction to the fight.
Man, it was a crazy fight, but Ryan, he looked sharp. He looked fast. I think he did exactly what he needed to do out there to come out with the win. He looked good.
Boxing pros have shared their amazing thoughts on Ryan Garcia's win over Mario Barrios and almost knocking Mario out in mid-off fight. David Benavides highlights how sharp Ryan's jab, body shots and movement were tonight, and says this performance shows Ryan is back stronger than ever and ready to be a major force at welterweight after that stunning dominant display.
Ryan's performance, man.
It was a good performance, man. He looked good. He looked good. He had good jab, good movement, good body shots, and bro, his speed is crazy. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's a lot of good fights from him at 147. You know, this is a good bounce back from him because this is coming back from his first loss. I mean, from his loss with Rolly, and now he's a world champion again. So, you know, not only did he gain his confidence back, he gained his mojo back, and now he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Mike Tyson's reaction speaks volumes about how convincing Ryan Garcia was tonight. Tyson calling it a great fight and saying Barrios had a tough break shows just how utterly dominant Ryan was throughout the rounds. Even a legend can't hide his respect for Garcia's speed and precision. Barrios may have survived, but this performance reminded everyone why Ryan is a force boxing pros are buzzing about.
He got a tough break. Great fighter. Just bad day.
Oscar de la Hoya's breakdown of Ryan Garcia's boxing tonight feels like history watching itself unfold. De la Hoya wasn't just impressed. He described it as a masterclass. Every jab popping, every calm reset showed Ryan was a step ahead. Mario Barrios looked like a man overwhelmed by a strategic genius rather than a title holder. Garcia was in command from start to finish, and tonight's performance will be talked about for years as one of the most impressive displays in the welterweight division.
It was a masterclass performance. That jab he was popping, the way he was calm, cool, collective, literally. But I love the fact that he was using his combinations, and he stuck to the game plan, you know? He just had to stay calm, that's it. Right. Have fun, I was yelling, have fun, just reset, use your jab.
Bruce Carrington is right about one thing: styles make fights. Tonight, Ryan Garcia's explosive pace and unpredictability exposed every flaw in Mario Barrios' game plan. Barrios' tendency to stay mid-range and weight gave Garcia the perfect opportunity to dominate every second. Ryan's speed and ring intelligence turned this into a clinic, frustrating Barrios and leaving him unable to respond coherently. This wasn't just a win, it was proof that Garcia's style is an elite problem for any fighter who doesn't adapt quickly. Ahmed Barrios surely learned that the hard way tonight.
Congratulations. Hey, we just
We get more belts. We add more to the collection. You already know what it is.
Shushu, what do you think of Ryan Garcia's performance?
I think that was good, y'all. What's good? How you doing? I really think that this was a good place for him to show like how deep his bag is, and he looked really good. Like he looked much better than he did against Rolly. And I was kind of saying like that one fight with Rolly was the only time we kind of seen Ryan like that. So I didn't really want to put that on him. Granted, it was his last fight, but still, he looked really good. He looked sharp from the first round, and he was.
Ryan Garcia admitting surprise that Barrios made it to the final bell tells you everything about how commanding this performance was. He's describing a man who landed great shots at will and still managed his discipline, chasing a knockout while respecting his opponent's toughness. That's the mindset of a true champion. Barrios might be tough, but tonight Ryan's precision and control overshadowed any resistance Barrios showed. The boxing world watched a mature and dominant display from Garcia, not just power, but timing, intelligence, and killer instinct.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go. I'm surprised he went all 12. I was hitting him with some great shots. I heard him multiple times. But like I told you, he's a tough son of a bitch. That's all I can say.
Abdullah Mason's reaction nails what many insiders are thinking about Ryan Garcia's night. He expected a late stoppage, but Ryan didn't need a knockout to prove dominance. His sharp punches and consistent control were enough to flatten any notion that Mario Barrios was still the boss at 147 pounds. Mason saw the precision in Garcia's hands and the confidence Ryan carried. And even though it wasn't a stoppage, this was a performance that showed the boxing elite are now taking serious notice of Garcia's resurgence as a top contender.
Ryan looked pretty strong. He looked sharp. I said that he'll probably get him out of there like 11-10. He feeling good, but he ain't do that, but he was looking sharp though.
Rolly Romero's reaction is almost comedic because it exposes what happened tonight really clearly. Ryan Garcia didn't just win. He silenced fighters like Romero who were trash-talking and talking rematches. The way Garcia controlled Barrios and refused to entertain calls like Romero's shows that Ryan isn't afraid of anyone. Barrios looked outclassed from the first bell, and Rolly's mock bravado only highlights how Garcia's performance tonight made him the one others are now scared to step up to. This was a dominance that changed narratives and redefined Ryan's place in the sport.
About Ryan's performance.
I think it's funny how he didn't call me out.
Are you surprised?
Ryan Garcia's own words after the fight underline how smart and precise he was tonight. He didn't just throw wild punches, he outboxed Barrios with patience, using his amateur pedigree and movement to dominate every round. It's this tactical brilliance that turned a potential knockout night into a methodical dismantling of Mario Barrios. Garcia's ability to mix power with discipline shows he's matured far beyond many critics' expectations. Barrios struggled to land anything significant and was left chasing shadows, while Ryan picked his spots like a seasoned champion backed by supreme confidence.
I just showed my amateur pedigree. I could box. I could move, I could box, I could take my time. I don't always just have to go for the knockout. I didn't want to get too ahead of myself. Mario was countering a lot of fast shots. Could have caught me in between the shots, so I had to be very selective on my opportunities, and I didn't want to get caught with a big shot, so I took my time in there. And
Sean Porter calling Ryan Garcia's performance amazing is no small praise because Porter knows elite competition from the inside out. For him to react that way, casually walking away rather than overhyping it, shows he genuinely respects how Garcia took control and never gave Barrios an opening to mount a comeback. Barrios looked tough, but he couldn't solve Garcia's movement or timing. Ryan dictated the pace and controlled the distance the whole night. That's the type of performance that elevates an athlete from contender to legitimate world champion. And even fighters like Porter can't ignore that.
That fight, man.
Amazing. The kid looked amazing. I'm not here to do interviews right now. I'm trying to leave. I lost my ride. I'm not doing interviews.
Errol Spence calling Ryan's performance pretty good might sound understated, but listen between the lines because that's respect from a fighter well-versed in elite competition. Spence acknowledges that Garcia didn't just turn up, he executed from bell to bell. You don't get praise like that for a fluke win. Mario Barrios was outpaced and outsmarted, and even fighters who don't hype it up understand that Ryan's speed, ring IQ, and precision tonight were next level. This performance wasn't just pretty good. It was a statement victory that has boxing insiders scrambling to reassess the division.
This walk over here, but we gotta ask, what do you think about that Ryan fight?
I went pretty good. He did his thing.
Yeah?
Ryan Garcia's emphatic victory over Mario Barrios has shaken up the welterweight division and sent boxing pros into a frenzy with praise and future fight talk after he dropped Barrios early and controlled every round on the way to a wide unanimous decision. Many pundits see this as more than just a title win. It's a statement that Ryan is ready for the biggest fights out there and could set up huge matchups with elite names next. With his speed, power, and ring intelligence now undeniable, fans are already debating his next opponent. So hit like, drop your prediction in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for breakout reaction videos and what's next in the welterweight world.